The biggest leadership mistake I ever made was believing my team would follow what I said instead of who I was. Listen, my name is Casey Blade Cunningham, and I've dedicated my life to my passion, and that's transforming leaders into the kind of people others want to follow. But I will tell you, early in my career, I learned the hard way that you can't transform anyone until you have transformed yourself. Listen, I was doing everything from setting goals, driving performance, pushing for excellence, but I was running on fumes. I told my team to stay focused. I told them to stay positive while I was stressed. I'm impatient and, yes, exhausted. And I thought I was serving them by giving more of myself. But here's the truth. I was serving them less because I wasn't leading myself first. That realization changed everything. Once I took ownership of my habits and my mindset and my energy, my leadership transformed. And so did my team. Listen, if that moment hadn't happened, I'd still be mistaking hustle for leadership and wondering why my team couldn't sustain the pace that I had set. Well, let me tell you a quick story. There was a season when I thought being a good leader meant being the first one in the office and the last one out. I thought people respected my drive and that the harder I worked, the harder they would too. But I got to tell you, one day, a team member said something that stopped me. And he said, "Casey, we see how hard you work, but it's exhausting trying to keep up." It hit me hard because I realized I wasn't leading them. I was performing. And my chaos had become contagious. So I started leading differently. I built my structure into my days. I got intentional about rest and mindset. And I held myself accountable to the same standards that I expected from them. Listen, over time, my team became calmer. They became more confident and more committed because I finally modeled what I had been preaching all along. Listen, there's some great leadership lessons in there, but I thought I'd tell you something else I did that I was modeling is when I became a mom. I wanted to always take my children to school, but because I had in my mindset I had to be the first one in and the last one to leave, I couldn't do it. And I finally realized, and I think we all know, right? Family first. So I brought the team together and said, I won't be the first one in anymore. I really want to take my daughter to school. And so here's my routine and what time I'll be in each morning, and most of you will already be here. But it's really important for me to have her in the car with me, where I get that precious time that I'll never get back. What ended up happening is that my team gained more respect for me. And they wanted to model that because I said family first all the time, but I wasn't demonstrating it. There's 3 leadership lessons that I learned from modeling the behavior and also being very vulnerable. Number 1 is you teach what you model. You also teach what you tolerate. Your team doesn't copy your advice. They copy your example. Second is self-awareness. That's the starting line. You can't grow what you won't look at. Because the moment you get honest about your patterns, your energy, and your emotions, that's when real leadership begins. The third that I've learned is consistency is leadership's secret weapon. Discipline and steadiness build trust. And when your team knows who you'll be every day, they'll give you everything they've got. Listen, you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't lead others until you lead yourself. Because the most powerful message you'll ever send your team is how you show up every single day.